Hey everyone, it's BDR Kelson, and I just wanted to share this video. It's going to be a fairly short video, about a lap and a half, until you see what the problem is. And this is a classic case of getting it wrong. It's an incident that occurred between myself, BDR Kelson, and Ryan PF. Now, there were other players involved, but for the most part, it was just me and Ryan PF and S. Jackman. And you can see S. Jackman is in 10th place. I'm going to show this from Ryan's point of view initially, and I'm going to kind of cycle through so we can see what's going on. So here's what's going to happen. We're going toward the start-finish line. And you can see that we're, of course, all in a line. There is a little bit of an incident at the first corner in the initial chicane here. Obo kind of turns me sideways and slows me down, and that's kind of unfortunate because had he not done that, I believe none of this would have played out like it would have played out. But you'll see what I'm talking about now. Here's where you can see that he turns me a little bit, and it kind of gets me in a little bit of, slows me down a little bit, but I come out on top. So it's S. Jackman, myself, Obo, and Ryan. Now, I did PM Ryan after this happened, and I said that Obo was the cause of this, of this part of it, which was really not a big deal. But Obo was totally innocent. He was an innocent bystander, and I apologize for Ryan because, if anything, it was my mistake here. But you'll see what happens, that there's a car that comes out. All right, now I'm going to go to Obo's view here because the car actually stays out, and now we've got a race toward the chicane. Now, Obo's going to stay pretty much behind me. Ryan's going to pass him and fall in behind me as well. So I initially thought that Obo bumped me. And as it turns out, he never did. And it was just poor driving on my part. So you can see that Ryan and I swap paint. I'm trying to hold the line. Can't really do it. But Ryan, I lift. Ryan gets in front of me. Everything's good. Now, here's where, and I'm going to play this from my point of view here. Here's where Ryan gets pissed at me. Ryan says that I brake checked him, but you can clearly see that I am way behind him right now. It's actually S. Jackman that brake checks him. The yellow flag comes out, and here's the brake check. Ryan clips him, gets a 3-second penalty, and now he's mad. I pass Jackman. Ryan slows down. I'm going to go to Jackman here. Ryan slows down, and Jackman hits me. Ryan hits Jackman. Okay, now at this point, I'm not really sure what in the world is going on. So now I'm going to go to Ryan. Now Ryan is behind me. That's me up in front. Now here comes Ryan. He's got a 4.5-second penalty, I guess, for that bump he just did on Jackman. So I'm confused now what's going to happen because I'm thinking, okay, I'm in 7th place. Not bad. I think I started in 11th, gained 4 positions in a lap. That's pretty good. Avoided any penalties. But Ryan thinks that I'm the guy that brake checked him. So now Ryan is out for revenge, even though I did nothing wrong. So let's watch Ryan in action. Now, I'm totally unaware that Ryan's mad at me at this point, and the events unfold rather quickly here. As you can see, Ryan's quick. I guess people with attitude are quick, and he puts me into the shadow realm. So now Ryan's got even more of a penalty, 9.5 seconds. He slows down there, which gives me time to recover. And as he serves his penalty, now here I come back. So you can see that he's not speeding up. He's waiting for me. And here I come, and I'm by him. Now, guess what's going to happen? Here we go into the first, the entrance of the first turn here, and I get a little bit of a love tap. Not anything really major. I mean, it could be worse, but it does put us both in the sand. And unfortunately, again, Ryan gets a 2-second penalty for taking revenge on me. And look at this. We are literally right next to each other again. So now Ryan is coming for part 3. And now, of course, at this point, I'm like, okay, well, there's some jerk behind me that just wants to ram me. So he tries to ram me. He sets me off, just off the track, which resets me. Now I'm behind Ryan. He pulls over and tries to knock me, but he ghosts. And that's pretty much the end of the video. But one thing I do want to say is, let's look. Where's Jackman? Well, apparently, after Jackman smacked into me, he also quit. So, the guy that Ryan was actually mad at isn't even in the race anymore. So, just remember, all cars that look red from behind are not alike. I apologize to Ryan for, you know, the door rubbing that actually he got a spot. It really didn't slow him down. And hey, he went from what, 13th to 6th, I think, at that point. But hey, if you're going to get revenge on somebody, get it at the right person. I'm just an unsuspecting bystander. All right?